I was saying we had to talk about Swamp Izzo, but you know what I'm saying? And he basically addresses the whole Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan's fallout over alleged industry politics. But, you know, again, I don't really know too much about what started the fallout between Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug. Of course, we've seen them together, Rich Gang, you know. Lifestyle, I'm out top in the mountain, puffing out clouds at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You know, Banger, they was doing their thing. You know, literally, we called Lil Baby and Gunna when they was really collabing. We called them the new Rich Homie and Young Thug. So the fact that, like, again, iconic. By the way, rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. So yeah, the fact that we get in some industry stuff again, I was just sadly with the, and probably niggas was tying that shit in. Well, we know there was some beef over there that could have or got into some of the street shit because Karen with the whole little YSL trial, we seen like they wasn't really rocking with each other, of course. And I believe Rich Homie Quan's manager was the same person who managed or was good friends with wife and Lucci. Like there was just too many ties and some other shit that was going on behind the scenes or some shit, and allegedly YSL being involved in the passing of I forgot Brody's first name, but Nut Posno Diddy, who was linked with Rich Homie Quan and wife and Lucci. So I thought that was some of it as well. There was probably some street shit again. YSL Woody, even though it could be a lie when he meant, not a lie, but you know when he mentioned about some, I forgot Brody name. He was saying some niggas went to go allegedly go shoot up Rich Homie Quan's like dad's barber shop or whatever the fuck it was. Like again, so we all know like there was some street shit, like niggas wasn't really fucking with niggas, but it is what it is. But let's see exactly what's going on. Let's see what Swamp Izzo has to say about the whole situation. But anyways, Rich Homie Quan is sadly no longer here to add to DJ Swamp Izzo's comments about Young Thug's rise and Rich Gang's fall. Swamp Izzo is currently dominating hip hop thanks to his explosive contributions to music, the new album from Playboi Carti, but has been behind a lot of other Atlanta artists' rising careers, such as his role in bringing together 2014's Lifestyle with Birdman and Rich Gang, better known as Young Thug and the late Rich Homie Quan. Izzo recently reflected on the process of putting this record out and on Thugger's rise during an interview with DJ Vlad on Vlad TV. He revealed that part of the demise of Rich Gang was label issues, as everybody was under contracts with the different labels. I can't see that happening. Yeah, Rich Gang, yeah, I don't know. And not everyone could make their money. For those unaware, Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan's fallout has never really been fully clear to Fendi FX. Reportedly, days before his tragic passing in September of 2024, the latter had addressed a possible, I do remember this, I did a story about this, a possible reconciliation. We do have a lot of music that hasn't been released. That would be dope, though. Listen, like, I know, like, Thug's still hearing shit like that. That would be dope. Like, again, I don't know if Thug's in the space to release some of the music him and Quan did have. But that would be dope, just to get some of them songs that we didn't get there, just like a capsule collection type of shit of what could have been or what was, and give us some of the fire that was on those old tapes or whatever the fuck. That would be dope. Or even on Thug's newer project that he's working on, maybe give us one of them old songs that, hey, man, it could have been different, big dog. Like, yeah, we let some of this shit go too far. It didn't have to be what it was. You know what I'm saying? It would be dope as a fan, but do I think it's gonna happen? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't really know if it could get back to what it was, but they just keep reading. So, this was Quan, I believe, that was saying this. We do have a lot of music that hasn't been released, he remarked during an interview, but who knows that what the future holds. First and foremost, it's Free Thugger. It's a touchy situation, so I try not to talk about it a lot, but I don't know what the future holds, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to have a conversation, and it'll start from there. So, sadly, we will never know what could have been, and the YSL rapper himself has reportedly not addressed Rich Homie Quan's passing as writing art. To be fair, if I'm Thug, right, even I'm pretty sure Thug has heard about it. What can he say? What would he say? It's one of those situations you just like, like, what can you really say about the situation? It's just, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Elsewhere, Young Thug is celebrating his permanence. Basically, they tried to revoke his probation, but they didn't do it. So I'm pretty sure that's what premanence means, whatever, after a judge ruled against prosecutors' attempts to revoke it. If you didn't hear, this was because of Thugger's critical tweet of the Atlanta Investigator, one that inadvertently led to prosecutors' fear of media attacks and threats when fans reacted to the message. Regardless, this is a complex nature of this history. It's fascinating to hear the legendary Atlanta DJ reflect on the commercial peak of Rich Homie Quan. Hey, listen, he didn't really tell us nothing. I ain't gonna lie. If they, yeah, I do understand what he's saying. There's a lot of contractual agreements. I think Thug was on 300 for a minute. I ain't gonna lie. Or, well, is 300 a subsidiary of Atlantic? I think it is, but yeah. Think is a game. I think Rich Homie Quan was over there. And then, of course, YMCA made by Universal, I guess. So, again, it was probably difficult to orchestrate that all together and for all the labels to come like, okay, so this is the budget, we're going to put in this, we're going to put in that, and how to market everything and stuff like that. So, I do understand that aspect. There was some street shit with it as well. People weren't as fond as each other. I'm going to keep it a buck. Of course, you're not going to say that on a DJ Vlad interview. Yeah, there's some street shit. But, yeah. It is what it is at the end of the day. Sadly, them brothers can't work together at this point. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hopefully we get some of the old music that we didn't get to come out at this point. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say on the topic. But yeah, it is what it is, man. RP Quan, so take care of yourself. Swamp Izzo, keep doing your thing. It is what it is. But yeah. If y'all want to go watch that whole interview on DJ Black, go ahead. Besides all that, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. Black TJ Deadweiler doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hit a little bit more to air, man. I'm gone. Shalom, Zoom, peace, y'all. Gang. Aye.